It's Ebro in the morning, Laura Styles and Rosenberg, and Young Dolph is in the building. Give it up for Young Dolph. Listen, Young Dolph, here's the thing. We clap for people, but your friends, they ain't clap.
Yeah, look at your friends over here. No, don't even know. Not even half a clap.
They weren't happy.
They don't look at all enthusiastic.
They don't even feel like, what'd you do to them last night? They don't look like they want to clap for you.
Do you pay them?
They're like, nah, this ain't funny.
They ain't used to being up this early. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
So, you know how it go.
Are you, I did my research on you, Young Dolph, and I was interested in Dolph.
Right.
Dolph being short for something. Is that like a real name?
That's my first name.
What's
I mean,
Dolph? Just Dolph?
My real name is Adolph.
Adolph.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Got it.
like, my whole life I just been Dolph. And on top of it, like, it's Young Dolph because they really is my real name. My dad's name is Adolph. You feel what I'm saying?
Junior.
Right.
Or
exactly.
The second. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I just had my first son. Now he Trey because he's the third. His name Adolph.
We gotta have some real talk here.
Yeah.
Real
Dolph
Dolph talk.
Yeah.
Dolph talk.
Dolph talk. Dolph
it's just different,
talk.
man. It's just like my whole story, my whole campaign. Like it's reality. It's not a WWF. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shout out to
everything
Dolph
about me.
Shout out
man,
to Dolph
just,
Ziggler though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dolph
Yeah.
Ziggler.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren. Now, but hold on. The name Adolph obviously there's a bit of a burden there as well.
Why you say that?
Well, you know,
There's a famous
the
one.
most famous Adolf, not the
He's
most
Jewish,
popular.
so he's thinking about Adolf Hitler.
I don't think you just have to be
He's
Jewish
thinking
to think
Nah,
Adolf Hitler.
we ain't even. He in the past. We ain't.
So
got,
you don't.
we
So,
ain't got
so that
nothing to
wasn't
do
a
with
thing that you ever came up really. I guess
Yeah,
being
it
black
came-
might help too.
It came up, but you know what I'm saying? It's like
Well, I got news
it's a
for
whole
you.
nother damn
Adolf
time
Hitler
now.
wouldn't have liked you either.
yeah, that's true.
I
Well, but
ain't
it's a
tripping.
family name. It's
You
your
gotta
dad's
take
name.
that up with my grandma. My grandma named my dad Adolf, and it's just what it is.
And he spells it different. It's PH, right?
Yeah.
It's not with an F on it.
Right.
It's actually a cool name because Young Dolph. When I first saw it, I naturally sort of thought dolphin. Like
I never thought dolphin.
I saw the
I
PH.
thought dolphin.
I thought
too.
dolphin.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I was like, there's got to be some slang he's using for dolphin,
Yeah.
and didn't even think about you're just named Adolf.
Yeah.
I was thinking Randolph or Rudolph.
Yeah.
Or Rudolph. A lot
That's
of
what I thought.
So, you're born in Chicago,
Born in Chicago.
and when'd you move to the South?
Oh, I was like 2 years old or something.
So you really raised down there. That's
I was really from there. You know what I'm saying? I was just born in Chicago.
Yeah.
I always got ties in Chicago because it's like my mama whole family, that's Chicago. You see what I'm saying? My dad, you know what I mean, there's Memphis, but he got his family split. He got Chicago and Memphis. So that's how he ended up going to Chicago and even meeting my mom and getting with my mama. You see what I'm saying? But my whole mama side of the family like that's Chicago. You know what I mean? So the summers and the holidays, all that, I shoot to Chicago. You know what I mean? But like I was really raised I'm from Memphis. You know what I mean? Like everything I did and got, like that's Memphis.
So you being so heavy in Memphis, obviously, I mean, music in Memphis is incredible for forever and ever.
Yeah.
Instruments, music making, your song ability, all of that, is that in your family too? Any other artists and musicians in your family?
Actually, like my mom played the organ, piano. You know what I'm saying? Like she'd teach you, she can give you piano lessons, you know what I'm saying, and teach you how to play the piano. You know what I'm saying? But there wasn't nothing that she just really just pursued and focused in and really
That's just
did
church.
it. You know what I
Just
mean?
played in the church probably,
Like,
right?
Yeah, she played in church, but it like she had went through like when she was younger, she was in a little different stuff. You know what I mean? Dealing with it. So like it's just in her. You know what I mean? Like she'll still go and play right now.
You play?
Nah.
Damn.
Nah.
You wish you learned though a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Because in the studio right now, imagine you could play a little bit, come up with
hard. That'll be hard.
That would take you to a whole nother place.
That'll be too hard. You gonna make me go call my mama,
You
bro?
should.
Hey,
No, I'm not playing with you.
He gonna make me
Did she
call
ever try?
Mom.
Did she ever try to give you lessons?
She probably did when I was little, small or something, but I can't remember though. You know what I mean? Like my mom and dad, like they street. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time I came around, they had kids, all that. Like they life was in a whole nother direction. You know what I mean? So it's like they wasn't even on my mind. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta
it's
learn
like,
how to play, man.
oh yeah, I feel you. You know what I mean?
It'll change your music. It'll change your whole thing. The way you come up with rhymes and all that.
Pretends like he knows how to play a ton of instruments.
I don't.
He takes pictures. I saw a video of him last week. Jerry Wonder showed me a video, the commercial for the studio, like the little like kind of like, and in the video,
He's fronting.
oh, Ebro's sitting there with a
I
guitar,
was
like,
tuning Jerry's bass, man. I was helping somebody tune their
I see
bass.
this.
looking like faux clef.
Not why? No, really, why? Like why?
No, yeah, looking like why, Clef? That's good. So yo, are you how excited are you, man? You put in a lot of work, and now over the last couple of years, you've had a steady grind. There's a big record on the radio right now, Cut It, that you're on.
Right.
You having a big moment. Does it feel? Can you feel the momentum growing?
You definitely can feel it. You know what I mean? And with me, it's like I'm just thankful for it. You know what I mean? Cause literally, bro, I don't really supposed to be here. You know what I mean? I done been in too many like this close to death situations. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So like I'm just good, and I take all of it as blessings. You know what I mean? Like for me to jump into the music business, you know what I mean, and really be doing it. A lot of people want to be in a situation and do what I'm doing. Like people would pay for that, but you really can't do that. Like you can't pay for the streets to mess with you. You can't pay for the people that like your music. You can't, some stuff you just can't pay for.
And how did you connect with OT Genasis?
That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like Buster, that's my dog. You know what I mean? OT here, he just reached out to me. He was like, he like, bro, I love you. Like, man, I rock with you hard. He was like, boy, my shows, I dropped it, preach it, all my shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dropped your music, all my shows, bro. Like, we got to do something. And I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to see other people win. So when he had the Coco song, like, I was loving it. At the end, I knew, like, you know how the business is. Like, he just a one hit this, one hit that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, he sent me this song, like, this song finna do something. I said it the day when we sent the song and I got on the song, like, me and my boys in the studio. They were like, bro, this song gonna go. You know what I mean? And
yeah, it crept up.
It is what it is.
When I
need to cut it.
When I asked, when I was like, "Who's this? Whose record is this?" And they were like, "OT Genasis." I was like, "Oh
back,"
because it's hard. That there's a lot of pressure that comes from a hit as big as.
And you know
Coco.
the thing about Genesis, we had him up here. I'm glad that's your boy. He got bars. Like
do.
he be doing the little play around songs for the clubs just to like play around, but he could fucking rap. Like
I told
he's
you.
on the game.
I told you when I saw him at Drake's party in Toronto for All-Star Weekend, I ran into him by the bar and he thanked us. He was like, because A$AP Rocky was here and he was actually giving him his props for. He's like, yo, OT Genasis could really spit.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, he could really spit bars, and he was just really thankful that we embraced him, and he's like that we even
Good dude,
you know
man.
point that out.
We should have known that, being that he was Busta's artist, that he
They
probably
could really rap. But
Busta.
Syfe had put us on the Genesis. Remember? Touchdown. He had some other records where he was really spitting before that record. But back to Young Dolph is here. Now, Dolph, Memphis. I got on my notes here that you're mentoring delinquent youth because the court ordered you to. So you put up an Instagram video that everybody finds extremely funny.
Is this true?
Of you taking this mentoring this youth.
This youth.
Hey, man, it was just a thing, like, where he was doing too much. You know what I'm saying? He was getting in too much little, you know what I mean, too much little stuff. And like I just had him with me for a day and a half. You know what I'm saying?
What is a day and a half with you like?
I just had him with me for a day and a half. You know what I mean?
Like
For some reason, bro, like the kids, they listen to me. They love Dolph. You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling them, like, you know what I mean, just slow down. You know what I mean? Like certain stuff you gotta leave for the dummies and the clowns. Like it's brackets. You got the players, you got the dummies and the clowns. You got to be a player. You know what I'm saying? Like you can mess with them, but like you got to be a player. You got to take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? Take care of responsibilities. You finna have some bills in a few minutes, little dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
That's a gem though, because you can interact with the dummies and the clowns. They're fun.
You can't be in their bracket,
Yeah.
though.
But you can't be in the
their bracket.
You can't jump in the pool with them.
No, you gotta be in your own.
You know what I mean? You gotta go get in the hot tub. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So in the streets of Memphis, I'm told that you and Yo Gotti are not good. Is that true, false, overstated?
It's really overstated. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like this. Like, Yo Gotti was one of the first ones. He might been the first one to come like, man, dog, let's do a paper route in the CMG. You know what I mean? Like, that's my label. Paper route Empire.
Right.
Every time you see me, you're going to see some PRE ice. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And the only reason I didn't do it, like, I could have went over there and got with Gotti and got the co-signer and sped my whole process up. But at the same time, I couldn't do it because I had too much of my own money and too much of my own time invested into it. So it wouldn't have made sense for me.
It's just business.
You see what I'm saying? And, man, it's like, that's Memphis, bro. That town is too small. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. If anything, if he wanted to do something, I wanted to do something, bro. It's like let's do it. That town is small. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to hear that.
It's just Memphis one of them cities like that. You know what I mean? Like if you pay attention, it always been a artist out the city saying, "I'm the king of Memphis. I'm the king of Memphis." That's why it done been so hard for other artists to pop out and take off because everybody want to be that the big one is just me. You know what I mean? But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I name my CD King of Memphis, not the King of Memphis. Like all of my partners kings. Everybody that hang with me, all my partners, like everybody having some paper, everybody caked up, everybody move like I move, they got morals, all of that.
And I would think that you're supposed to think you a king and you're supposed to move like a king.
Exactly. That was my next thing. Like,
or no?
Are you a king? Aren't you a king?
Of course.
You know what I mean?
I was just so taken aback by what he just said. I've never heard that in all the interviews we've ever done. Young Dolph, who I don't know from Adam, I know a few of his songs, just said, he said, all my people kings, we got paper, we got morals. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say that.
It's just
to actually express proudly that my team has morals. It's amazing to hear that.
Bro, it's just how I rock and how I get down, bro. Like I'm just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like when you move like I move, and you're the kind of person like I am, bro. Like people gonna either really love you and be like they gonna applaud you on it for being the kind of person you are, or they gonna try to slick hate on you because they think you coming for something that they got, or they think that you want their place, or you think that, you know what I'm saying? They think, oh, he too much. You know what I mean? Like, for what? It ain't about nothing but some money. I can make $1 billion right now, you make $1 billion right now, and both of y'all already have $5 billion. Guess what? It's still enough money out there for everybody. Whoever want to go get $1 billion to go get another $1 billion.
And in the hip-hop game, as an MC, you're supposed to approach it like you the best, like you the king.
Yeah. Right.
That's part of it. It's always been a part of it. And people supposed to take issue with it, like, nah, you not. And you got to prove yourself. And now here's your opportunity. You going out here, you coming out, and it's time for you to prove it.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows what's up with me, man. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is with me. It ain't nobody that came and did what I done did. You know what I mean? From this point, where I'm at right now in my career, come on now, like, I just did my own headline, my own 5 tours, last tours, all of them 100 cities plus, and everybody know it costs a real bag to book Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? And from my first tape, like I'm 15 tapes in, CDs in. From my first one, from me just playing, it was Paper Route Empire Presents. All the way to right now, where I'm at, the peak of my career. What is it right now? Mm-hmm. Paper Route Empire Presents.
That's right.
Ain't nobody did that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, come on, man, you can't knock me because I'm making history. You know what I mean? It's just like that. I see somebody coming up, doing their thing, and they rocking, they going hard for the city, or really just going hard for the streets and just the culture of hip-hop, period. Like, I'm going to embrace it. Yeah. Because I love to see people win. Everybody don't move like I move.
I think also, too, you know, we live in a world where people just like to see the controversy.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's blog-worthy.
Hey, that's cool, too.
But have you and Yo Gotti had a conversation lately? Have you guys nothing? Mm-mm. And you're not interested in having that conversation?
It ain't no pressure with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people don't understand. Like everybody on the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. Yo Gotti was texting my phone for 2 years straight. What you doing, bro? What you working on, bro? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do that. Like, it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than it. Ain't just in the music and the rap. Like, the one of the men that was around him, you know what I'm saying, they like kind of raised him a little bit. He from my hood.
So you guys are connected.
See what I'm saying?
Ways.
Like, exactly, like, it ain't even, like, the music, like, this, that's small. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, literally, like, the one that raised him, that's my dad's best friend, cousin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's really like, I just laugh at it.
Right.
Because no one has
they don't even know how deep it is.
I can't do nothing but laugh at it.
They don't know how deep it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do nothing but laugh at it. But now we ain't had no conversation. But if he wanted to, he know what's up. He can call me or call somebody around me, get in touch with me. But, you know, I'm going to keep doing what I do regardless. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't no problems. It ain't
no problem. But it's different, though. He ain't, you know when somebody like this right here, you know what I mean? It's just like everybody else done came in contact with me like, Dolph, come on, let's do this, bro. Let's put together a joint venture. Or let me sign you. Let's do that. And I be like, no, I rock with you, but I can't do that. But we still cool. We still doing music. We still kicking. We still doing whatever we do.
Basically, you on your path. You focused on your path, and then people support. I'm gonna
do regardless.
Right.
Well, and understandably, Gotti, who's been putting it down there for a long time, sees someone good who he's connected to, who has a movement going, and thinks we should collab. It can obviously then be personal. You know, people can take feelings about that. I just hope, because Gotti's having a great moment now too. So after all these years, so I hope moving forward, there's an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, for something good to happen because
and it's great for Memphis.
Because it's great for Memphis. For you to be having a moment at the same time, I think you would agree, Yo Gotti's having his biggest national moment probably right now.
First number one record.
First number one record. So it's a good time for Memphis, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to hear that the doors are open to
and then like Yo Gotti and Dolph collab, and then Timberlake is like, yo, let me jump on Justin Timberlake, I'll do a hook. And then K Michelle is like, yo, let me get in there.
No, and then Jerry Lawler. Then they call Jerry the King Lawler.
He comes through and it's Memphis love. It's Memphis Fest.
Yo, how many family members do you have who did something related to FedEx at some point?
Probably one.
Not many. But a lot of people, do you know, like in general, because for people who don't know, FedEx is based in Memphis, it is a major source of business.
Yeah, but FedEx, Nike, like when you order something on Nike, you ever notice the box says Memphis, the address is coming from Memphis. Like you go to Nike.com and order something, it's coming out of Memphis. Like they have the big Nike like warehouses out there where they send.
Oh, so even though Portland's where Nike's based, their warehouses are in.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, companies are housed out of Memphis because it's central.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right, so they can get to everywhere in a direct, from Memphis you get to,
it's an easy flight in general, Memphis to other parts of the country?
No.
Because there are too many, you have to connect too much.
You got to go, like really, we like all of the, like you fly to a lot of places, connection through Atlanta or Charlotte or Dallas, you know what I'm saying, depending on where you're going.
Okay, so obviously your life has changed, you've been making good money for a few years, you're doing really well, and I'm sure you don't take any for granted, as you said, but in that in-between period when you're doing really well, but you're not like a multi-millionaire like who's got endless money to never think about anything, what are one of those things you'd like to really have? Like I bet for you, for example, travel, for example, is probably still a pain in the ass as opposed to like for me, I do pretty well in my life. I don't fly first class. I don't have enough money to put down $1,500 every time I fly a flight. It just can't happen. It just, in my brain, I cannot rationalize it based on my other expenses. But I'm like, that is something I aspire to being able to, like, every time I cop a flight, I'm flying first class. Is there anything out there right now for you that motivates you still to be like, I need to get that?
Really, what I'm on, bro, I'm just finna make all of my partners millionaires.
About the whole crew.
Like, make all my partners millionaires. Like, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you like, need to get that. Like, the first class, like me, I'm like, I just sit back and I analyze, like, I need to do that. That would make all of my partners millionaires.
But how does one go about that? Like, you want them to have an active role in the team that makes them millionaires?
Yeah, but, like, this music ain't the only thing I'm focused on. See what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm into real estate, I'm into the fashion, I'm into a lot. You know what I mean?
Have you bought property?
Yeah.
Commercial, residential, both?
Residential.
I don't want to give up all your business, but all around where you're at.
He's just asking because you about to get your first
trying to
crib.
I'm trying to learn myself.
Getting his first little something. He want to ask everybody else.
How much are you paying for them? What was your mortgage? What kind of rate did you get? Because I got to tell you, rates are fantastic right now. Yo, it's so old.
Money's cheap.
You feel so old the first time you're sitting around with your friends and you realize you're having a casual a real estate conversation by choice on like a weekend. I'm like, I can't believe what the market's doing right now. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, but in Memphis, you can get stuff real cheap. You get big property pretty cheap, right?
Yeah.
It's cheap. Like, you can get like 5,000 square feet for like probably less than 300,000. Like real property.
Is Memphis still on the come up as a city? Is it growing right now?
It is, but it's just some stuff Memphis ain't doing. You know what I mean? Like you can cross the state line and go gambling. Like they supposed to put the casinos in Memphis, but it's just I don't know. They ain't with it.
Oh, you have to go to what, Mississippi or something?
Yeah, but it ain't nowhere though. Like when you in Memphis, it's the state line. You got Mississippi on that way. You got Arkansas the other way. Like they ain't far at all.
And they all got boats and shit that you can gamble on.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why gambling. What's the point of pretending like it's not legal everywhere?
I don't know. This crazy to me too, bro. I mean,
it's all money.
Yeah.
Somebody ain't getting paid.
See,
Somebody hasn't got the check that they want to see to allow casinos in Memphis, and they waiting on that check to come through.
That's what it is, huh?
Yeah, of course.
there's some business person who hasn't. I mean, government person who hasn't.
Or there's
Greece.
a tax, or there's something, and they want to act like they're too good for it, or it brings changes the lifestyle of Memphis if we allow it. It hurts it hurts the identity of our culture if we're allowed, all of that. Until somebody cuts that check, and they're like, you know what?
Change my mind.
Right over in Queens, we're gonna
Sounds
put a new
good.
casino.
I know.
They need to make casino legal in the weed because I'm sick of it.
How tight is the weed laws down there? Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Bad.
Well, it's a Bible Belt, right? That's real religious down there. Southern religious.
Yeah, it's bad down there. It's messed up.
Guns are good. Weed bad.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You sure know exactly what you're talking about. Guns good. Weed
You can have an
bad.
assault rifle, cool. Joint, bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you have to be mindful. Like, you can't just because here you don't have to really stress out anymore.
The mayor see
What
you
do
on
you
the
get-
street.
what do
The
you
mayor
get
see you on the
locked up
street
for?
smoking weed. They'll just tell you to put it out now. They might give you a ticket.
Here?
There was a
Yeah,
there was a
yeah.
story that Commissioner Bratton was walking down the street with him and his team, and there was a girl walking down the street smoking weed. He walked up, tapped her on the shoulder, and was like, "You gotta put that out." And
That's hard.
They all just kept moving.
That's hard.
Why people are getting locked up left and right for weed in Memphis?
I just went to jail. I got pulled over in my Rolls Royce. They wasn't even a gram of weed left.
Ugh.
Put me on the news and everything.
Oh, it's the worst.
That's why you have this. Part of the reason you have this court order with helping the youth and things like that. Right?
Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, but the weed is all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, like you can ride with 5 guns. You better not have 1 gram of weed in the car though.
It's so crazy. It's so nuts.
Backwards. Listen, Young Dolph, I'm proud of you, bro. It's a pleasure meeting you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Gonna love watching you grow, make the hits, and do your thing, man.
For sure.